Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So listen, man. Listen. So I was just thinking about this. And this one is going to be more about work and money, but we're going to throw dating in here. So what I was thinking about was like ranking and things in terms of importance. And you all know the Most High is number one. We don't always understand his ways, but you got to look at it from his standpoint. He got to put up with us too. Well, he don't have to. He could just get rid of all of us and be done with it. He wants to. So obviously, the Most High is number one. Your health is number two. If you got kids, they number three. If you got a unicorn or a wife that's a wife and not a strife, she would be like with the kids, like in terms of family and stuff like that. But the next thing would be money. Now, some people will put money over kids because they'll say, well, if you ain't got no money, you shouldn't be having kids. That's what they'll say. And that's partly true. But kids should motivate you to get money, though. You know, and that's why black people, in terms of this, we are at the bottom because for one, we don't read and we don't like to listen. Because I can recall even myself, people telling me stuff in my early 20s that had I listened to them, things would be a lot better. Like, I can think of multiple occasions where guys was telling me stuff and I was taking it as insults instead of applying it. But we gonna talk about it today. So if you don't have kids, if you're not married to a unicorn, a cooperative wife, then money would be next on your list, behind health. So if you don't have kids, you don't have a cooperative wife, then money would be right up there, number three. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about work. We're going to talk about money. These jobs, like a lot of people don't want to work these jobs. I got a relative that told me he just trying to avoid the clock because one of his jobs just put some weak stuff, like some extremely weak stuff on him, and he just been self-employed ever since. These jobs, man, we got to realize, like, we go to work. Like, I had situations that didn't really apply to what I'm saying. Like, if you go into work minding your own business and they micromanaging you, they picking with you, they just always trying to nitpick with you. Sometimes that little just go to work and go home, it don't always apply, especially in today's world. A lot of people, like, you can work a temp assignment, be doing your job, doing good, and as soon as you get home, you get a call from the tip saying they don't want you to come back, even though they just told you we got all kind of work that need to be done while you were there. Well, they'll need you back out there. What? So when you work a job, you should work that job like you're getting ready to lose it. And you should spend your money like you're getting ready to lose it. Yeah, you should still buy stuff, but you should spend your money collectively like you're going to lose that job. That's what we all should be doing. You know? I know what I'm talking about because I know a lot of people, well, if this person struggled at this point, I wouldn't listen to him. That's dumb. The people who gain the understanding from their struggles, from their trials, tribulations, from their failures, those are the people that you really should be listening to. Look at Kevin Samuels. They can say what they want. All the people talking about how many times he got divorced. Let's be honest, man. He put that thing together. Oh, well, he was stealing people talking point. And he probably was. But he mixed that thing up and served something on the dish that became popular. I was in his live one time. It was 11,000 people in there. 11,000. Now, the 9 to 5 thing, like, for one, you do what you got to do. Don't worry about nothing these women talking about. Because you know a lot of them got STDs that's running their mouth, right? A woman with something that's going to make you sting and burn shouldn't have nothing to say. And I already know they're going to come in the comments because they the ones itching. They the ones burning. They the ones burning people. So every time I say stuff like this, somebody come in the comments trying to talk about me. You wasting your time. You are. I swear to you, you are. It don't matter what you think. It don't. Even if you're a unicorn, it still don't. It don't. You know why? Because my priorities in order. If a man sticks to his priorities, stays focused, stays on the task that he needs, like I'm trying to get to a certain level in my savings. I'm trying to get certain cars. I'm trying to do things. The last thing I need is somebody trying to act important because they're a woman that's not even helping me reach my goals. And that's the last thing you need. Don't ever settle for being broke. And don't ever let a woman trying to keep you in the safe zone and you know your job ain't putting you over the top. If you get a second job, we ain't gonna never see each other. If you get a second job, we ain't gonna see each other. If you need a second job, get a second job. If you need a second job, get a second job. Business, science, we ain't gonna never see each other. Let me tell you something. A lot of these women gonna do what they do, man. Most of them, they cheat on you, you'll never know. You ain't gonna know unless you could tell the difference. Unless you could tell, look it. Unbelievable. I should have showed y'all that. Straight cut the dude on. That gotta be a kid with them little twisty things in his head. Listen to that rap music. Guaranteed. I stole somebody's car. Guys, stop making babies and pull out. Stop making these babies with these women. And you already know she trying to dominate you without a kid. So you already know she gonna run you off. Back on subject. They'll be saying you ain't gonna never spend time with. Listen, I don't live and you don't live just to spend time with a woman. The Most High put Adam in the garden to do what? To work. To work and dominate. To control stuff. That's man's original purpose. But y'all on here talking about you a male feminist. Yeah, okay. Okay. So that's what you should be focused on. Building your credentials up against the boredom of rich people. What do I mean by this? Building your credentials up against the boredom of rich people. Building your resources up against the boredom of rich people. Because there's rich people, and we don't got to name them, that are trying intentionally to come up with things that's going to cause people to lose their jobs. You know why I think? Because some of them are vampires. That sounds weird, don't it? I mean, just look at them. Look at them. You ever seen how you ever watch vampire movies? Remember, sometimes they'll put a reality in film. The vampire is like really like a representative of Satan. And might even be a relative. So when people blood boil, they get satisfaction out of that. They get satisfaction out of it. And think about it like this. How many people was found without their organs? How many people was found without no blood in them? Mic drop, let me pick it up. Hold on one second. See, y'all don't pay attention. Y'all still stuck on popularity. Who got the most subs? Who got the best car? Who got the most resources? Y'all still stuck on that. When it's real life creatures out here that look like us. But let's get back on subject. I've been telling y'all for the longest that y'all should be watching V. Go rent it on YouTube and watch it. You say, I can't watch that old color. Well, then you gonna miss out then. You gonna miss out. I can't watch old shows. That's the majority of what I watch. Old shows, old movie clips. Did I find funny or interesting? So we should be focused on our spiritual life, our health, trying to eat healthy. Like now, if I see anything with SUCRALOSE in it, I don't even drink it. I don't drink it. Ever since they said what it does, I don't drink it. Now, some things like energy drinks, hey man, hey, sometimes I'm gonna drink it. But I'm not gonna just consume that as regular as I did at first. So money is third. And that means, like, in terms of earthly things, money is second. If you don't got no kids, if you don't got no unicorn, money is second. But people don't treat money like it's second. Especially among us blacks. You got a few blacks that's doing well. All the rest of them doing bad. I be in the store and people be whipping out them cards and hold on. It's money on there. No, it's not. It's not. You just is hoping. And then you be, a couple times, some people you be trying to help them, like when you got a bankroll in your pocket. Like, how much do you need? And some of them be too good to get helped. Then you just sit back like, cool. They be need like an 80 cent and won't take it. It's holding up the line. Keep you trying to use a card that's 80 cents short. They do, man. And then this what I do. I don't be telling people how much money I got, because people always think of a way to spend it. You ever seen people that talk like they smart, but when it come to money, they just spend. You know how I know? Because I'm breaking myself out of that. I was that way too. So I know. Talking like an intellectual, spending like a dummy. There's a lot of people talking like intellectuals, spending their money like dummies. And one thing I know about getting older is I get tired faster, but I still got a lot of energy. But here's the thing about all of that. Man, should I go there? I still got a lot of energy, but you could tell that it's starting to diminish a little bit. So you know what that means? That means you got to be on top of your game with your money. You got to be on top of your game with your money, because you never know what's going to happen in the body. All you can do is pray and do the best you can to make sure that you stay healthy, but you just never know. So a 9 to 5, it's going to be harder because of how people think and act. But I would just say, and this is what